So last night I got a video from Sasha Stone about the dangers of 5G and electromagnetic radiation, and it's quite scary. So I've added the link to this video below in the email text, and of course on our YouTube channel. You gotta check out this video by New Earth Media and Sasha Stone, because it really exposes what are we in for. It's a military, highly focused, highly targeted weapon. But anyway, they do a very good job of explaining it, so I'm not going to repeat it. But what I do want to show you is that I have my Wi-Fi router is in that corner of this giant house. Okay, you know the giant house, that's the box. And the sandbag dome is closer to the router than the aircrete dome. And I just want to show you my Wi-Fi reception on my phone of how it changes just by walking into the sandbag dome. Let's go and let me show you. The proof is in the pudding. We're about 4 meters away from the brick wall, and it's on 2 bars. Now let's go inside the sandbag dome. Now we're going closer to the Wi-Fi router. Closer to the Wi-Fi router. Okay, let it register. Okay, so I'm already struggling to connect. I'm on my WhatsApp, still showing 2 bars, but it's probably just glitching. Just give it a sec. Oh, there we go. The Wi-Fi disappeared. Okay, the Wi-Fi disappeared. There is no Wi-Fi here. Waiting for network. Okay, and I am much closer to the Wi-Fi router. Now I'm going to be going away from the Wi-Fi router, further away, stepping into. Oh, there you go. 2 bars, 2 Wi-Fi bars as soon as I stepped out of sandbag dome. So the proof is in the pudding. So what does this mean? This means that barbed wire reinforcement in between the super adobe coils and all the natural material that we have put. Remember, it's only 8% cement and 92% earth from under your feet, or builder's sand if you don't have access to any earth. So it's only 8% cement, which is a fraction of what a standard building material is, which is 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, 1 part cement to 2.5 sand. You can't even use earth. Here we can use earth with only 8% stabilizer, maybe even sometimes 7%. So what does it mean? That all the natural material and the barbed wire reinforcement coils actually stop electromagnetic radiation. Now, my dream and my vision and what I want to put my time towards is to bring in my wisdom from biogeometry training, which is that. Okay, that stops the harmful effects of electromagnetic radiation. It's a cube that you have to place on this plate for a minute to charge, and then this cube basically harmonizes the harmful effects of electromagnetic radiation, which in essence you have a wave. You have a carrier wave, which is negative green on a spectrum of color, and you have a horizontal one, which is beneficial to our bodies, and you have a vertical one, which is harmful to our bodies. And this negative green carrier wave is what the cell phone signal and all EMR, all forms of EMR, they're attached to it's called a carrier wave. It carries a signal. So the biogeometry, what it does is disrupts the harmful effects of vertical wave, and therefore you could still get the cell phone reception, but you do not have the hot ear or the cancer. So biogeometry is crucial. So that means that we're going to have certain sculptural elements in the house. That means we're going to have certain stone placement, possibly a little copper spiral. And these are the kind of things that I need to develop. I need to work closely with Ibrahim Karim and testing and prototyping, which all requires time and of course money to live and eat, and whilst and have your bills paid. So I could focus on what's really important is to create a home that A, does not let any 5G in, and B, will fully harmonize any electromagnetic radiation. Should it even come through, it will harmonize and not hurt us or not be harmful to us in any way. And this is what I want to put my time and energy on. So the next house I'm building, because we just came back from Nepal, and it's amazing footage that are going to be included into our training. Whole workshop where I only had 3 paying students, so I really had the time, and one of the students volunteered to take the camera angles, really awesome camera angles, and basically brought all of that footage back, and now it needs to be edited with our footage from last year and the year before, and then we're going to have a very comprehensive step-by-step professional online course for our living eco home, which is a dome. So all that footage is going to be coming in. But the next house I build, I want to be experimenting with orgonite, with organic and inorganic material, which metal shavings and resin. And we don't want to use resin, so we'll be using things like hemp for our aircrete. And so basically what I'm trying to say is to create a special mix of metal shavings, which are abundant and free from any engineering shop, really free, and they'll pay you to take it away, and add that into our super adobe as well as our aircrete mix with a few other things that I want to experiment with. So our building material, like this already, like the super adobe, will fully stop electromagnetic radiation and actually even be better than this. So you cannot get, because now I've got a proof. I've just proven you that we have Wi-Fi, it stops Wi-Fi at its feet as soon as you walk into that thing. But what I really want to show is that it can stop the 5G, the 3G, the 4G, all forms of electromagnetic radiation. So when you're inside your bedroom or when you're inside your home, you are fully protected, and you're not hurt, because those waves are really harmful. I'm very electromagnetic sensitive. If I haven't had breakfast in the morning and I switch on my 3G, my stomach goes into serious pains. Just because you're not feeling it, it doesn't mean it's not hurting you. So with that said, I want you to consider investing into our training, which will allow me the time and energy to develop this building material that will stop electromagnetic radiation for our homes. And of course I will add it to our footage. You know me, I have been sharing everything I learn. I mean, I've just come back from America where I presented 9 pillars of successful community design, and I made it on donations. It barely covered my food. It actually, for the day that I did the presentation, the other days in between I had to pay out of my pocket. So you can see that my heart is for our Mother Earth and for the people. But at the end of the day, I do need finance so I can stay focused and experiment to develop a home that is truly harmonizes electromagnetic radiation, turns them into healing vibrations, which is what Biogeometry is able to do. And on top of it, develop the building material besides the Biogeometry that will include orgonite inside, so our homes fully locked down and safe from any forms of EMR. So please scroll below or check out the webpage at the end of this video. Use the following promo code, capital L, small e, capital H. It will drop the price from $262 to $200. It's well worth it. And by the end of May 2019, all the Nepali footage is going to be included and re-edited with the current lessons. So it'll be super professional, even way more professional, and properly edited, and everything will be there. So you are guaranteed to build a home after watching our videos. So I look forward to be seeing you on the inside of our training. It's a genuine sharing, and have a fantastic day. Oh, and whilst I'm here, I really wanted to show you another mistake that happened. I forgot to put damp proof into underneath our floor, and this is the result. If you forget to put damp proof, the damp rises, and it's warps the floor. So now that's a mess, you know, that has to be fixed. So these are the kinds of mistakes that you learn in the course, besides many others, you know. So with that, I'm out.